I gave Paul his dad's wand.
Vetra also turned a
thank
little
you for it.
insane.
You can keep it, by the way.
Thank
Apparently,
you.
Queenie Bee is not evil, although we still have suspicions. But I forgot the character's name. He is apparently evil and just whisked away.
Christian.
So,
Christian.
yes, you guys defeated Christian's shadow. And then towards the end of the fight, you saw said shadow overtake him. As he woke up, he apparated out of Hogwarts, which is something that only very powerful wizards would be able to do. You managed to reattach both Queenie Bee's and Griffin Abbott's shadows, and they seemingly returned to their normal selves. At least in the case of Queenie Bee, she's remorseful of her actions. Afterwards, you all got onto or prepared to leave England. Most of you have never been outside of country before. Raise your hand if you've been on a big ship like this before.
Reese raises his hands, but yeah.
How did I cross the channel?
That is up to you.
I've never been on a big ship. Maybe I was on a little ship. I was on a chalupa.
I said been on a ship
A
because
chalupa,
since
like
I'm
a
in the south of
taco?
France.
I imagine we've both been on ships, like when coming to France to visit family or going to England to visit family and vice versa. Some big, some small.
For those of you who have not been on a ship, go ahead and give me a Constitution saving throw real quick. And those who have as well, give me one at advantage.
I don't know if I would have been. Am I? Is that how I cross the thingy, John? Is on a big ship?
I didn't
Do I
have
cross
the
it?
option.
That's up to you. You let me know how you want to cross the channel.
I feel like the Volclaws are a private yacht sort of people.
You know, I'm just gonna, I'm gonna go with that. I'm just gonna go with the regular.
Nicola. Celine, you hold your food down.
Yeah, I rolled a 22. I better keep my food down.
Diana. As you guys get seasick, pretty much for the first few days, you're in and out of the ship's infirmary. You don't see much. Everyone else, you're getting accustomed to being on the water. Going, go ahead and. It's been about 3 weeks at this point now. You guys find yourself on the second level of the ship. This is where you as fourth years, a couple of your teachers, and one of the classrooms is set.
I'm assuming we took a long rest, right?
Yes, everyone will get the benefit.
Can't move.
You guys are getting accustomed to your new area. On this ship, to the north is the females' room, where Vetra is currently located at. To the south is the male fourth year room, which is where Errol is standing. You guys have this hallway here that has a small library that seemingly has pretty much every book you could want at the time. There's a few things missing here and there, but enough to tide you over for a few months. There's a few tables to work on various crafts and electives. Inside the classroom, there's some alchemy stands and some herbology stands. Down the hallway, there's 2 bathrooms, one male, one female. Each one has a bath as well. And then the kitchen at the end of the hall.
There's a random door here.
Yes, that's the door into the classroom.
Oh, there's windows. That's why.
Yes.
I was like, how can I see?
Closing it.
So, what is everyone doing on the boat so far?
Exploring.
Ooh, narrow passage.
Vetra, to the south is the female bathroom, to the north is the male bathroom.
They go into the mail. No.
You see the 2 doors there. Those are some of the teachers' bedrooms.
Hi, Dynea.
Can I pick the lock? No, I'm kidding. I'm not gonna do that.
Hi.
How are you doing on the boat so far?
I'm puking a lot. Thanks for asking, though.
Huh, I wonder
Dynea,
if-
the seasickness has started to quell a little bit. You're starting to feel slightly better, but not great.
Well, don't worry. As Reese says, don't worry, lass. You'll get your sea legs soon.
Oh, you sounded just like him.
That's so cute.
We've been hanging out.
What's happened?
Just me and Dynea kind of having a side conversation.
Are you guys official now? Have you guys kissed?
No.
Or do I have to like?
No!
Or do I have to
That's
knock?
boys still
Errol?
have cooties. Why are we?
Hi,
still-
Pearl.
I like
Hi.
men.
Oh, hi, Vetra.
Can I
Hello.
like push? Can I push Errol into Dynea?
Give me a strength check.
That I should probably do it the opposite. Because Errol's like so much bigger than me. I got a 16.
Arrow, give me a strength saving.
Fuck.
A saving throw?
Yes.
Okay.
Fuck.
You go push Errol. And Errol is stalwart shield. He's not
Right.
gonna kiss any fair maidens today.
Yeah, girls have cooties.
Imagine I almost break my arm trying to shove Errol.
I just imagine like the person that's like pushing against the wall the entire time, just like. "Eh."
And the only one seemingly to witness this is Celine.
I'm
It's like-
actually not paying attention, and I'm looking at the skeleton on the desk beside me.
You look at the various animal bones and trinkets on the desk. They're just general all-purpose things used for alchemy, used for different sort of spells and whatnot. The other side is a wand editing and maintenance station down here.
Was there anything interesting at the station?
Just some general tools and whatnot. You see a wand that's open that has a phoenix tail feather core. Just kind of sit there. One of the other students is probably working on it.
Didn't think it was possible to split your wand open and do edits.
Well, luckily, Ollivander has been teaching classes on that.
Hmm. What's down here?
The bathrooms, and then the kitchen.
Food?
Wish we could edit the
Food?
folklore in this.
Food. Errol, you want to
Where?
pick the lock to the kitchen?
I am kind of hungry. Where's the kitchen?
At the end of the hall.
Other way?
The kitchen is not locked. There's just a curtain above, like, separating the hallway from the door.
Oh.
I knew I
You
smell
walk
food.
in, and there's some lunch on the counter. There's some students all hanging around.
Hey, Paul.
Ooh.
Hi.
Am I supposed
Next
to go
to Paul and
upstairs?
get some food.
Walk up the stairs, Ava, and you find yourself on the deck of the ship. It is you see the captain and the first mate, as well as several oars and English guards.
Fascinating.
Hi, Errol. Have you ever been on a boat this big before?
No, I've only been on a small one. That's actually how I got over here. What about you?
Yeah. No,
No.
no, and like it's really scary because the first year room on the third floor, we're right across from the girls.
Oh, gosh. I mean, I'll trade places with you, but
What? Listen,
I'm gonna put him next to Vetra now.
I don't think you being next to third years is a. Listen, the you have your own problems. The third
Listen,
years are crazy.
yeah, but I think that's why we all get along.
Aren't we third years?
No,
You
we're
guys
Or
are
we're
fourth years.
fourth years? The third years
Yep.
are crazy?
Um,
Why are they crazy?
Faylee,
Amelia.
Romelia, and
Haley.
Paul are all third years.
I think we all get along well. That's why.
We like them. They're basically fourth years.
Pink-haired girl from Bobaton is a fifth year. She's 1 year older than Errol.
He does go for older woman.
And she is not on this boat.
She's not.
She is not on this.
Okay.
The only people who are on the boat is you fourth years, a couple of third
Sounded
years,
So sad.
and about 8 or 9 seventh years that are on 2 floors below you.
I begin poking
wanna
Victoria's
start eating.
cheek, where his scars.
Has
are
anyone
going.
been like quiet for the past couple weeks being on the ship, or has everyone been pretty like communicative?
Faylee is her usual like kind of distant self. But everyone's been good. Reese is. You've never seen Reese more happy than he is now. You saw him the other day making edits on the ship's mast, which the captain quickly told him to get the fuck down. Is anyone doing anything else while you guys are all just here chilling?
Just poking Victoria's.
Stop that.
Mm-mm.
Please stop, Vetra.
You know, eventually, if you let this go on, your eyes are gonna turn black.
Better than turning red like yours.
At least mine won't kill me.
They might.
Maybe, eventually.
You walk out in the woods, a hunter might figure you for some nice meal.
I don't know
Put a shot
anybody
right
who.
between your eyes.
I don't know anybody who eats wolves, but you know, if that's your thing.
Yeah. I hope
It's
you
not all.
wash your tail. It smells.
Oh,
Wash it with the
other-
same shampoo as you do.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay.
He goes back to writing something on his desk. He's very flustered.
He's so boring. I just continue like poking his face.
What were you going to say, Nicola?
Just gonna. What's that smell? Is that you, Vetra? Did you not like take a shower or clean yourself?
It smells like Vetra smells like wet dog.
I just like take
Oh.
my tail and like rub it in Nicola's face.
It smells bad.
You like it?
It's horrible. Go get washed.
The last time you had a bath.
I smell like wet dog. Doesn't that happen to everybody? When you
No.
bath?
Lass, it's fine. It'll keep the sea creatures away, lass. The smell. He whiffs the air. It smells like that dead rodent I tied to the top of the mast to keep Calypso away when I was 10.
Can I like conjure a flower and then like try to make it like the best smelling flower that I can and like pin it to her chest?
Sure. You use Orcadius to create a smelly smell flower and you put it on her chest. It masks the smell the same way Febreze does. It's still
Yeah.
there. It's still pungent, but it's
Now you smell
smells.
like a dog getting ready to go on a date. You're welcome.
Bark.
Or
They always say a loyal mastiff on the open waters is always good. That's what you are, Vetra. A loyal mastiff.
Celine, your background is kind of killing me right now. Like I can't even focus because
I'll turn it
Great,
off.
we're
Nicola.
I
going
just thought it
down.
was.
You smell
I
like
thought it was really great. I
I'm just
thought it
gonna
was
like
really
put my
great.
arms out and I'm gonna start running at Nicola. Come
I'm
here!
just matching
gonna
them.
get out of the way. As soon
Come
as you run
here!
towards me, I'm running away.
Oi! No running in the classrooms.
It's a boat.
Tell the wet dog to stay away.
Vetra, we talked about this. I need you to sit down, please. You can run on the poop deck later.
I whisper to
She smells
Celine,
like the poop
when do you
deck.
think they're going to kiss each other?
I
I'm gonna
Sure.
lean in forward on the deck, or Reese is gonna lean forward in on the desk to Nicola. So, mate, we're gonna kill everyone on board and take the ship, right?
No. We're gonna get them drunk, and we can put them on the barge and get them floating away, and then we can sail away.
Ah, perfect.
That way we didn't kill them. We left them
Exactly.
to their own device.
And then we go take an English vessel. We kill everyone on board. Well, we kill most of them.
We
This
can go
looks like
kill
a
the
pretty
French.
skeleton crew.
I'm
Thinking
kidding,
do we,
by the way. I'm
do we
kidding.
know how far we are from land? Like how far from the end of our voyage we are?
You guys have another 16 weeks. Give or take.
Fun.
Not 16 weeks. My bad. 13 weeks.
Okay, so I'm
The
gonna go into
16th.
the corner and start crafting earmuffs.
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 Okay.
Or
You go.
or a silencio bomb. One or the other.
You go in the corner and you begin knitting a pair of earmuffs.
Wait, for which group of people?
Everybody. Everybody's bickering and fighting everybody.
He starts it.
I was only making a true statement that you smell.
But the scent is good. Smells like adversaries.
Isn't there something in your twisted Bible about not judging others?
Not judging. Not with that. I
Well,
judge
there's
other
something about
things.
lying too. I'm pretty sure.
They don't
Are you
lie.
going to hell?
You two get along, Professor Delva says. I will not ask again. You need to behave. We're in an enclosed space. And you two are gonna... The tensions, the sparks are so flying, they're so high, shit's gonna start burning, and I don't want that. Can you do me a favor and get along for, like, just a few weeks?
I'll think about it.
You're asking like the impossible.
He, like, slams his head on the desk.
Right, there's not a brig.
Regardless, classes are going to start back up here soon. I think we're going to start early.
Takes a swig of rum. Okay.
I mean, is the potions professor on this trip with us?
Professor Griffith and Everbloom are, yes.
Great. I'm gonna send Griffith a note and slip it under his door.
Is
And
it gonna be about how him and his girl's doing?
that, and maybe something that will give us some reprieve from you too.
What do you mean? He starts it.
As you guys are talking about it, the two walk in.
Sharing notes again?
No,
Nicholas,
we were
stop
just in the
bullying
kitchen.
people.
I don't know what you mean by sharing notes, Nicola, but no, we were just in the kitchen. Dinner's ready. Does anyone want to come get supper?
I literally jump out of my seat.
I didn't take Saline as being a foodie.
Come on,
Everybody's-
Nicola.
You can do
Everybody's
this. You can do this,
fighting.
Lena.
Everybody's
I'm
fighting.
sure the cafeteria smells great.
Maybe you should stay here so that it keeps smelling great.
Oh, hi, Cherry.
Hi.
Sound a little different.
Nope, I sound the same.
All right.
Bye, Kyle.
Ah. Oh, look who joins everyone.
Oh. Hi, Pear.
Hello.
Why do you sound like Paul?
Sorry, I
I hate it.
I had something in my throat. My bad.
Oh, thank God. I was afraid the world only needs one Paul, you know?
You had Paul in your throat? What?
Don't do that.
Pear and Paul? That would be a cute couple.
Aww.
Actually,
I'm not mad at it, but
You guys all sit at the table, and you begin chowing down on some delicious fish dinner. You got some catfish. There's some clams. There's some
How many times have
salmon.
we had fish dinner?
This is in 3 weeks. This is the 6th time.
I like fish.
Yeah, but we're going to be on this boat for another 13 weeks. At some point, we're probably just going to end up having fish. Even
I'm
for breakfast.
French. I'm basically pescatarian.
True.
Reese, pass me your cup. I'll give you more rum.
What?
More rum.
V's yelling at me. I don't know what about. So, while you guys are at the dinner table, is there anyone you want to talk to? Anything you want to discuss?
I want to talk to Tio and Pear mostly.
yeah. Tio and Pear, those are also my favorites.
We're gonna use this session similar to how we did the beach session for year 2. So lots of individual character lore bits. You see Tio is currently eating and grabs some bread and puts butter on it. Pear is double fisting some like
We can hear you. We can't hear him.
one, 2, 3, 4.
There you go.
Hello?
Hey.
Check. Okay. What part did we end off on?
Pear's double fisting.
Yes. Darn no, you gotta try this. And she like sticks a half-eaten fish in your face.
I nibble on
Perfect
it.
fish.
I've got.
How are you enjoying the ship so far, Pear?
Oh, I love it. There's seagulls and sailors. The don't tell anyone, but the captain's kind of hot.
Oh,
Who's the captain?
is it Professor Greengrass?
No, his name is his Captain Quati is his name. I think it is. Quattro, 4. I don't know.
Or
He's kind of cute though.
wait, is it Tio James?
The way he stands there, like with his helmsman, just kind of doing this, looking out at the sea. It's very impressive.
Have you heard anything back on that research of your family?
No, I looked into it. Apparently my family was uh back in the day they were really famous. I didn't quite understand it. But they made a few wands.
Mm-hmm.
And these wands were like really special, but uh that was like ages ago, so you know, like
I think a few of your family's wands are in this room with us.
oh no, they'd be long gone by now. This was like hundreds of years ago. Like my great 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 I can't count that many greats, but that many great grandpas. And apparently he was a mystical wizard. Um and then someone by the name of Dorgan Laufey, Dorgan LeFou, Morgan Le Fay, something like that, killed his family, and then like except for one son, um, and that's my family's legacy. And that one son didn't have any sort of magical wizard juice like I have. And because I have the magical wizard juice now, I can do magical wizard juice spells. But for the longest time, it was just how to uh, just very angry at the wizard juice. I still don't understand it, but
Yeah, some of those old wands are in this room with us.
I oh um that's amazing. Specifically, Errol's wand, I believe, was made by
Yeah.
the individual known as Waterthene. Reese and Vetra's were made by a different wand creator. What about you? Any of your research thing and what you were researching? Anything come up from that?
Unfortunately, not really. We've. I don't know if you remember at the end of the year those shades.
Yeah, the spooky shadow thingy.
Yeah. Trying to figure out how to deal with those more effectively and try to help the people who've been impacted by them as well.
Have you tried poking them with a stick?
Many times.
Well, how about smashing their heads in with a broadsword?
Not quite.
You know, actually, I think Errol did try that.
Did he?
A club,
Good
at
job,
least.
Errol.
A club.
Try to
No.
try to do something, but it didn't work.
He didn't whip out the sword of Gryffindor this particular time, but
Yeah, it's very interesting. Arrows in my muggle weaponry. I just know them as weapon class. And we fuck shit up all the time.
yeah, really? Yeah, I mean, I know you're really strong, Pear, so that's not surprising.
What's your weapon of choice, Pear?
A great sword, because it's a sword and it's great.
I just want to hug you all the time.
Thanks.
Is that your favorite class these past couple of years?
I like the class where we could explode things.
Makes sense. You should talk to Cherry.
Who? Oh, Cherry. Yeah.
Um,
Hi, Cherry. We're both named after fruit.
I actually never realized that.
Same. I was actually going to be like, wait, what?
No, silly. What is a has-been hotel? It's a cherry, like the fruit. Even I know that. Is Vetra dumb?
Yes.
What's a thumpy Bible?
Oh,
That's
you'd love
what
it.
you used to be, Pear.
No,
Okay.
I've always been Pear.
Just okay.
No, you were Pear the Bible Thumper, and now you're Pear the Wand Whipper.
What's
Why
a
not
Bible?
both?
I can't
Oh.
read.
You literally, well, okay, maybe you didn't read the Bible verbatim, but you know how you guys went to things on Sunday and they talked about how horrible witches were?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a Bible thumper.
we called those meetings.
Like AA.
Yeah, except
Anyways,
with 3 other letters.
hi, Tio.
Jesus
Oh God,
Christ.
Jesus. Oh, John. God.
What? I didn't say anything.
It's the UK. It's not the same group.
Exactly.
Man, this food is so delicious.
Yeah.
This food, oh my goodness.
I've already moved. I've already moved on to dessert. I don't know how I got I got ice cream. You know,
I would like to just briefly point out the fact that both Beach and Eric scratched their heads in the same spot at the same time and stopped at the same time.
Oh my god, they're so in sync.
They're so insane. It's
Diana,
almost like we
don't,
finish each other's sandwiches.
don't eat too much, Diana, in case it comes out again.
Hey!
Listen, I have been puking for like a fucking month straight or however long we've been on this boat. I need to replenish, you know? I've lost a lot of my baby fat.
Give me a dexterity check. You.
You throwing it across multiple people in a crowded room.
I'd also like to try to catch it if she throws it.
You go to go grab it, and you go to go chuck it across the room at Nicola, who is over on the other side. Professor Delva turns around and just arresto momentum as it's like sitting there in the air. He
If it stops above me, I'd like to reach up and grab it and just start snacking on it.
it does. He turns around like this, and he does this to you, Vetra. Girl, get your ass up and walk over and give it to her then.
Get your ass up. Anyways, hi Tio. How are you?
Tio goes silent.
Hi. Hello, Celine.
Are we gonna meet any of your family when we land?
Maybe. I have a brother, but I don't know what happened to him.
Is he younger or older? Just
He's
asking.
older. He's much older. Say
Is he-
he's about 4, 5, 6 years older than me. Can't quite remember.
Is he a
Is he
Wendigo too?
single?
Yes. Yes. Last.
Whoop.
What?
I do want
Yes.
to touch it twice.
What's up? Whoops. I meant to just delete one.
No,
What's
I
up?
deleted one. Check your DMs.
He's doing secret shit.
Yeah. Always doing the secret shit.
So, I ate my ice cream before I ate my soup. Because it's always harder to go from hot to cold than cold to hot.
Ice cream is soup if you wait long enough.
Is this Vetra talking, or is this V?
This is V.
Okay.
Oh.
I have my older brother, biological brother. He last I checked, before I went over to Hogwarts, he started a job as a dockhand to get some extra money to give to the village. And then I have a adopted younger brother who's the same age as all of you guys.
Are they all Wendigos?
My older brother isn't.
But your adopted younger brother is?
If he is, I didn't know before I left.
Oh, okay.
Is Wendigo like a puberty-driven thing? That's Pebbles, by the way. I'm so sorry. Hi, Pebs.
Pebbles.
I guess usually, like, groups of shifters, though, they don't really adopt outside of their groups unless they've been changed or found.
If he was, it was kept secret from me. I mean, when we we shifted on our own out in the wilderness. Wendigos tend to not get along with one another when they're close, unlike werewolves who are pack animals. But my older brother stopped writing to me after about a year. He said he was going out to sea to do something on a ship.
Have you looked around on our ship?
I don't
Is
think
he
he
the
would be
captain?
here.
I hear the captain's really hot. Is your brother hot?
No. What do you mean hot?
I mean, if he weren't your brother.
Does he look like the majority of our professors?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me pull up his picture. He's I would consider him a very attractive man. Last I met him, he had a beard and long black hair. Tan skin like mine. But it's been 4 years now, and a lot can change.
I wonder what
Um,
would be produced if a werewolf were to breed with a Wendigo. What do you guys think?
I would probably just choose one.
Delva, can there be crossbreed shifters?
Not on my boat, there ain't.
Well, I don't think that me and Tio can crossbreed. Well, actually, no, there's Nicolette. Never mind.
Ah,
Whoa,
that's
whoa,
right.
whoa. Not a chance in hell.
But is it possible?
Yeah.
Mm.
I love how Vetra and Nicola are so far removed from each other that it didn't even register that they were different sexes until for like a solid.
Delva turns around, and he just kind of like, yeah. So different shifters can have children together. And the children will have one of the two parents shifting
So it's
things.
whoever has the stronger genetic makeup. So we could once and for all decide if
We're
Nicola
not
or
doing that.
So we
Vetra.
couldn't have wolf Wendigo hybrids? Like
They would
wolf
be
could
wolf
be
or
one wolf,
Wendigo, depending
or
on which one's stronger, which
like
we all know
If
would
the
be
Wendigo could
Nicola,
have a
but
fluffy tail and like cute fluffy ears, you know?
Well, it depends because the bloods don't mix, if that makes sense. The Wendigo gene and the werebear gene, the werewolf gene, the werecat gene, all these they have different strands of DNA.
So what would
And
happen if I bit Nicola? Would he stay a
he would
Wendigo?
get pissed off.
Well, would he stay a Wendigo, or would he then change?
Well, seeing as you're injecting your venom into his, and he's the one who circulates it and controls it probably would not have an effect on him. Unless he were really sick and the Wendigo cells, the were-deer cells in him were decaying, dying, and or weak in some way, your blood would have to overpower his. But do not go biting each other, you two.
If you
Hey,
ever bite me
Nicola,
like
you
that,
wanna do some experiments?
if you ever
No
bite me like that,
experiments either.
I
I
will
will
rip your
lock
mouth.
you in the dungeon for 13 weeks, young lady. You're getting at that age that I don't like this. Gotta deal with enough of this shit back home.
Do you have daughters back at home?
Nah, nieces. And great nieces.
Any of them as annoying as Vetra?
I have
All
an
of them.
additional question.
Yes, Vetra.
Being that wares are technically a curse, if we were to bite somebody with a curse, would it override that curse, or would they have both?
Don't bite anyone.
It's a valid
I don't know.
question.
I don't know
Like,
the answer
okay,
to that, Vetra. Vetra, I need you to focus on your food. I need to focus on my
what
food.
if somebody were to cast Crucio on Paul here, and he was just like in pain, so then I bit him to stop the pain?
Vetra, I'm tired of yelling across the cafeteria. We'll talk about this later. You can write me a letter, and I'll answer your questions. How about that?
Okay.
Good girl.
Aw.
what does everyone else be doing?
Real talk. I'm discovering that Tio is actually named after a real life person because I went to go look her up and I couldn't find her by her Tio name, but by her other name. And no, yeah. Anyways, hi.
Based off an actress.
Yeah. Coolio.
That's a different person.
That is a very toasty piece of bread.
How's Faylee?
I'm okay. How are you?
I'm really good, especially after the last time we were fighting Queenie Bee. Your
That bitch.
your wand really helped us out there.
Yeah, she looks down at it. It's really amazing what it can do.
That's
Can
putting it lightly.
can you teach us Oxylum Umbra? Or is that unique to your wand?
I don't know. It kind of came to me, and I used it. We
I'd
can
like
attempt to learn it.
I'd like that sometime that you try to teach us that spell. I
We'd
think I
have to
can
find
come in.
someone who doesn't have their shadow, though.
I have a
She kind
feeling we'll
she
find
kind of
one.
looks under the table. Nope, everyone's got their shadow, and yeah.
If it was just on a shadow that we didn't have the body for, would that work?
Well, it's just used to reattach it.
I wonder what will happen to a shadow without a body.
Maybe we can practice though without a shadow, and that way we'll at least know the basics of the spell. And we can use it next time, especially if you're not with us for some reason.
Yeah.
We get split off in a cave again.
Yeah.
A
Werewolves, you know?
cave. I would have liked to go into a cave. I heard
I'm
about
not
it from Paul what happened. I guess it's not very good since his dad died. That's tragic. Sorry. But yeah, I can teach you.
I'd like that.
Remelia, any cool new potions
Yeah.
that are not bleep frog related?
Yes. I have a potion that turns water. Wait, hold on. Hear me out on this. Water into mustard.
I'm
Like
listening.
the plants or the condiment, just to
The
clarify.
condiment.
Or the gas.
And
That's where I was going with it. Yeah.
from that point, I learned how to, through the wonderful means of Professor Griffith, I learned how to take this water mustard potion and make it airborne. And I passed out for 2 weeks. But I was told it was, and I quote, really dangerous and a violation of all things holy. So I was told not to replicate it. And I
Well,
said, okay.
it's a good
Remelia, if
thing
you
I'm not religious and you can teach me.
Remelia, if you teach me, I will trade you a nice bottle of rum.
You're religious, cousin.
Just
Professor
kidding.
Everbloom kind of like peeks her head up. No, Remelia, you better just forget the whole like. I understand you're curious, but
Remelia, what kind of alcohol do you want?
I'm listen. They're being teenagers, don't let them influence you. You're a good girl.
What do you want? Do you want a bottle of
Yes,
rum,
Mom.
vodka, whiskey?
Professor
Gin.
Delva looks over at the table. Put that shit away. Get that. No. Where'd you get that?
Who made it?
I make it.
Muggle Studies, year 1.
You know what? Give me some of it.
Which one do you want? You want some rum?
My favorite
Yeah.
tequila.
Just pass me that.
He just reaches across, grabs a bottle. Put that shit away. How much more you got of it?
It's for you to find out. That's the best way to trade with the sailors. Get what I need.
Oh, that's smart. That's smart. Don't give it to Romelia though.
But
J-
that
no,
potion,
no,
potion,
no,
potion.
no.
I'm gonna put some under Romelia's pillow later. We room in the same room. It's fine.
I also
Their beers are upstairs.
figured out a way to make explosives out of paper.
Oh.
That could come
Um,
in handy.
So I learned that you can fold a piece of paper in a certain way, and then you dump an explosive potion over it, and you throw it at something, and it explodes.
You use an explosion potion.
Yes,
Just
but paper is very easy to throw.
so is a vial. Are you?
I guess you're right. I need to go back to the drawing board. She starts like writing on a napkin. And then I learned how to take fish or take seagull refuse and transmute it into fish.
You
Is this
didn't
what we're
tell
eating?
the cook that by chance.
So it's a useful survival tactic. Unfortunately, once it hits stomach acid, it turns back into seagull poop. But I think with a little bit more refining, it'll be perfect.
I'm gonna need that one also.
No, any sort of fish I created, I kept in one of the nets upstairs that said "Do not use." Because I vomited it back up. She goes back to eating the fish.
Victor, you're as glum as always.
Not a fan of boats.
Are you a fan of anything?
Yeah,
What?
I think watching Quidditch is pretty cool.
I'll give you that.
How do you watch Quidditch on the boat?
I mean,
Yeah,
you
I
can
don't.
fly around. You can fly around the boat, cause
I can. I've been practicing.
Can you take me with you?
Saline did really good last year.
unlike Errol.
Errol did pretty good too. I don't pick teams. I just
Errol did
let 'em.
okay, just not as
Yes.
good as me.
Use the ring to activate it to show the Slytherin team. Not as good as this team.
Yep. It was pretty cool. Food's pretty good too. I like eating.
Oh, what's your favorite meal?
Fish isn't bad. I prefer like beef, but I like cats too. I have a cat back home, and then I have my
Oh.
snake Sylvester. I
So
like snakes and cats.
you're gonna feed your cat to your
I
snake.
don't like no. Get the fuck out of here. I don't like
That dog.
dogs much.
That dog smell, right? Yeah.
I don't like dogs.
Nothing.
And then I like the cold. I'm not a big fan of this like warm climate, but it's not. I mean, it's not terrible. And I like spells. I like learning things, doing shit like that.
What's Cherry up to?
She is writing in her book.
I'm gonna take her book.
I mean, so
Hey, don't do that.
What book is
You
it?
you look at Cherry's journal that she's writing in, and she's writing things about everybody, observations, if you will.
Anything useful that I can catch really quickly?
You flip through the pages. You see for every single person on the boat, NPCs in general, there's a quick note. Who I will let you look at 3 characters.
Paul?
Raspy voice, kind of tall, afraid of women, not afraid of Vetra. Lol? Question mark.
Faylee?
Purple hair, mysterious, has powerful wand, kind of quiet, kind of creepy looking.
Pear?
Muggle? Question mark. Hufflepuff, kind of stupid. As you go back through all the pages, you see the section that has Celine, and you just say forehead, and then it's crossed out, and it just says 5 head, and it's underlined.
Nice.
Hey, give me
John,
that back.
I'm gonna I am putting the book in the fish soup.
Oh no, my notes. She gets it out. She kind of like starts trying to fan it, and she runs off in the other room.
You know, you're just gonna smell like fish every time you're writing. She was writing mean things about us.
we say mean things about each other all the time.
She
Yeah,
said
but we
that
don't. But we
hair
don't put it.
was stupid.
We don't put it in writing. There's a difference.
I mean, I do sometimes
There.
when I write some people some letters.
However, yeah.
Out of session context, which path are we taking to head to the Americas? Are we going up or down to the Caribbeans?
Okay,
Up.
Oh,
So it would be actually cold.
it would be cold. Yeah.
You're in August though, or like
Yeah, we're in August right now, and
not August.
Dude,
You're in
the
June.
the Titanic sank in April, hitting an iceberg. Don't give me that.
yeah, it would be cold. Victor would like
Okay.
it.
Yeah, global warming wasn't a thing yet.
It would be even colder.
Can't you tell with my hair? I've been using a lot of hairspray, so maybe it was a thing.
Well, your hair
Ava,
doesn't
what
come
are you doing?
wavy like this. It's like his spell's still there. It's so dark.
It's
Hi, Fel.
Spotify. Hello, Fel.
Oh, Fel, you're also muted, by the way.
She's
Sorry.
muted and blinded.
Hello.
What is Ava doing?
Ava's sort of been just like watching this as all goes down.
Give me a dexterity check.
Can I catch it?
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Yeah.
Yeah, you whip the cupcake forward. Celine, give me a dexterity saving throw.
I Hey.
You manage to dodge the cupcake, and it goes splat right in front of you, Celine and Ava.
But I thought I was supposed. I rolled to catch it. I got a 20.
Oh, to catch it? Oh yeah, you reach your hand out and grab it.
Awesome. Can I
It's
take
vanilla.
like my finger and like take the tip, like a bit of the frosting off, and then just like boops
Just
Celine's
a
nose?
tip.
We just got very sexual here.
You grab a bit of the frosting and you go to boop Celine's nose. Celine, do you let the boop happen?
You should lick it.
Yes.
Yeah, you should just take the whole
Boop.
finger in the mouth.
You get frosting on your nose, Celine.
Can that be inspiration for her later?
No, but good idea. Anything else, Ava?
No, but I'm pretty tired of fish. And yes, we've only had it 6 times, but we're on a boat and it smells fishy. I'm kind of done with it. So
Well,
I mostly just push around my food.
smells fishy. Nicola, close your legs.
I think you smell
Oh.
cherry.
It took me a second, but I got it.
All right. Anybody else who wants a chance to speak? No one's silencioed, so
Professor Griffith, I've
yes.
been searching more about that spell you did. 2 years? Last year? Last year.
Not
So
here.
trying.
Not here. We'll talk about it later. Not right
Okay.
now. No.
What are you guys talking about? What you talking about?
Uh,
Private lessons.
Nicola?
Nicola wants to learn like a special potion, but I don't think
Nicola?
he's ready yet.
I'm gonna slide him a flower that he uses for potions a lot and look at him with puppy eyes like, really? You're not gonna tell me?
Not if Professor Griffith doesn't want me to.
The puppy eyes did nothing. Wow. I take the flower back.
Professor
You have
Griffith
this potion instead.
turns to you, Dinah. When the time comes, I will teach everyone how to use it if the time comes. It's not for the faint of heart.
Dinah would never do it. Actually, no. Dinah is probably the one that would have the most chance of using it.
Stop talking about me like I'm not right here!
Yeah, listen, Nicola, you're. He kind of like reels you in. We gotta talk about the way you've been talking to these ladies, bud.
I talked to
It's
Dinah nicely.
I'm gonna be honest because I'm off the clock. I can say this. It's fucking embarrassing.
The only one I harass is Vetra. The other ones are nice.
Yeah, you gotta stop that, bud.
Look how she is. She smells like a wet dog.
I mean, look at
She
you.
she harasses everyone.
Listen, she's at that age. I understand
Does
you guys are
does
puberty, but
Nicola smell like deer piss? Because
no. If he gets enough corruption points, yes.
oh, okay.
Um,
I
he's
don't get
like,
corrupted anymore.
buddy, I want you. Yes, you do.
I didn't get some for a while
Oh
now
yeah.
because I have wisdom.
Yeah, he's like he's just. I understand, but I need you to like grow up if you're gonna like be because I want you to like have to I want you to be my replacement because you're so good at potions.
He's gonna end up
Not
killing
replacement as
himself.
like teacher, but you are
As teacher.
the second like your scores almost rival mine when I was your age.
I'll just be the teacher. What
And
about them? Sir?
I struggled with social relationships in school. And therefore I don't want you to struggle. So if you ever need advice, come to me. I know what I'm doing.
Oh yeah, we've noticed.
I don't know what you're talking about. And he goes back to eating.
So should I flirt with her daughter?
Did you say that to him?
Oh God.
Do you say that to him?
Nicholas and Petra are just
Yes, but like
getting
on a whisper.
so much trouble.
He scoops up a thing of potatoes and just flicks it at your face. No.
Ha.
Yield.
Yield.
Go to your room. Anyone else? Any dying conversations you have to want to have? Now would be the time to do it. Going once.
Reese,
Going twice.
sing us your favorite sea shanty.
Way! He starts singing, and you see as everyone starts grabbing their plates and start
What do you do with a drunken sailor?
cleaning up their plates. Reese is going to give a performance roll of 18. He stands up on the table and starts singing. You guys hear the crew above you, the sailors, start to join in to his sea shanties.
This would be even cooler if you had like that sea shanty just playing.
And so everyone starts cleaning up their plates as the shanties begin. Begin to play. Does anyone want to do anything before we jump ahead in time?
But
You'll have
I just noticed who's on the boat.
I'm gonna Osseo Cupcake, the one that Ava stole, and I'm gonna hand it to Errol.
Oh, thanks. Give her a big
Wait,
smile.
can you like Accio it into his face so it's the frosting bit like sticks to his nose?
No,
Damn.
I decided to be nice.
She thought about it though.
I did.
The wheels were turning on that one.
No.
Diane, a good girl.
You guys
Head pat.
spend the next few weeks just kind of chilling before the classes start. About 3 weeks later, class begins. You guys roll out of bed at crack ass of dawn, and you get ready for class. What you
Right.
I wanted to be able to throw the two bad guys off the boat.
What?
you don't see them very often, but you know they're there.
God, I need to learn. I need to learn how to cast spells, silently. To actually, is that not what I took?
Hello.
Some spells, not all spells. There's yes, you have to use points.
I'm gonna climb up to the eagle's nest.
You climb up to the eagle's nest and you see vast ocean all around you.
Can I join? That sounds fun.
You climb up to the eagle's nest and you find vast ocean all around you.
And Celine.
But But I also find
And-
Celine,
and
and that makes
Celine.
it worth it.
To your north, you see sea, as you can see. To your east, you see sea, as you can see. To your south,
just-
you see sea, as you can see.
I just kind of like sit up here and read
And
and
to
get
your
my
west,
tan
you
on.
see Celine, as you can see.
But you know what? I think for the most part, I spend, if we're not in class or down in the deck, I think I tend to turn into a bird and fly around the ship.
You
Oh.
Flappy Bird around the ship. At some point, you fly out and you see a couple of other ships on the water, but nothing. They're flying British flags, so there's nothing too much to worry about there.
Okay.
Oh yes, Nicola and Vetra, you guys had one full month at this point.
How did that
do
go?
Do you choose to shift, or do you choose to stay in human form?
Same.
You
does
guys.
Tio shift? Does Tio shift?
Yes, she does.
I'll shift at the same time as her.
You guys are watched by Professor Delva and Professor Griffith that night. You're in the magically locked cage below, and everything goes okay. There's no errors or faults that happen. Both of you fucking hated it, by the way. It was god awful.
I mean, you know it's horrible. You have to do it twice, at least once more, maybe two. It's gonna be horrible.
About a week has passed since then, so you guys don't have the exhaustion. But it still was not well. There's some days where you see all of your classmates, and there's some days you don't. It is quite a big ship, and everyone's got stuff to do. It's actually quite big on the inside. Funny how wizard magic works.
It's bigger on the inside.
Yes. You guys all file into the classroom when school starts. And I'm going to roll a d6.
I would not be sitting next to him.
Put Cherry back here. I only put 9 desks. Let's do it. So I'm going to roll a d6. Vetra, you are 1. Celine, you are 2. Ava, 3. Dynea, 4. Nicola, 5. Errol, 6. 3. Who was 3 again? Was it Ava?
Emma.
Eva, you take a look at the itinerary for today's class in front of you. What does the first class say? I'm going to let you pick which class you want to learn.
Hey, John, is it? I refreshed, so I'm still on the boat with game pause, but I know that everybody else is on a different screen because they can see B's screen.
But you're here in the middle of the class. You're literally in the middle seat. Oh, yep, there you go. You're moved.
I moved her. Can you see
Oh.
now?
No, let me just
You'll have to
close it and
refresh
reopen
again.
it. Yeah. when it,
She's not an online player right now.
I just logged out and logged back in. But like I was on top of the ship, like I was on the upper deck of the ship.
This is what you get for being a raven, honestly.
Upper decker.
Upper decker.
Oh god, have you
Yeah, it's a hawk.
Oh.
Can I
have
be
you,
reminded
They
of
all
what
look
courses
the
are
same.
being taught on the boat?
I'm
'Cause
sorry.
it's not all of
repeat
them,
that.
right?
So,
Okay, now I'm good. Now I'm good. Sorry about that.
I decided while we're on the boat, everyone will get the chance to pick and do an elective. So you can pick either a core class or you can pick an elective, and everyone will get to choose one as we go through this, and everyone will learn it.
Yeah.
If it is something that you already have maxed out, we will figure it out.
Proficiency.
I can make everybody. Let's do.
Possibly. I mean, I was still eating it. Yeah. Sorry. I was wondering what you were doing with it. I was just like in the zone. Well, the box doesn't. It was distracting me being open, so I closed it. So I. Anyways.
you. I went and looked at the electives list, and the first thing that my eyes went to is sewing, and I'm like, what if I made everybody sew?
One thing I will mention: if the teacher is not on this boat for that elective, the teachers you have will try their best.
Isn't Everbloom with us?
Yes, Everbloom, Griffith, and Delva are with you.
all the dark electives are there?
Teddy is not with you, unfortunately.
Okay. Let's do sewing.
Everbloom was the druidcraft person, right?
Mm-hmm.
So even though I already have that maxed out, you're still gonna let me pick it, and you're gonna teach me something really cool, right?
I can teach you maybe not something cool, but maybe you can help her teach the class, and you can get some bonuses from that.
So there would be 2 people that are maxed out on it.
Let me, because there's technically 2 more that I have to add.
Yes.
Eric knows what sewing is.
Actually,
Eric literally does nothing with sewing.
I literally just learned it. Do you not think I'm going to be doing something while we're here?
If we're gonna learn how to sew, I'd like to sew my dragon scales into a cloak, please.
Yeah. So sewing is what I select.
All right.
Well, we can't take dark classes shouldn't even be an option because some of us
They're
don't have
not.
corruption.
No, you
No.
cannot do the dark ones.
Wow, that
Unless
was
everyone
that
agrees. Don't give me the fucking puppy dog eyes.
was that. Damn, John.
I really like blood magic.
No. I don't want it.
No.
Do we have to
everyone
pay
has
attention in
agree.
class, though?
Everyone has to agree.
What? Why are you so dark? I'm casting Silencio on her. Silencio on Vetra. She's silenced now.
Professor Everbloom comes on. All right. I know it's not traditional. Welcome to your first 4th year class. Today,
No.
we have an unfortunate thing. Some idiot bird ripped the sails last night.
God damn it, Celine.
God damn it.
I was in bed last night.
Wench pecker.
And completely fucked the sail up. So we're gonna learn how to sew it back together, everyone. Isn't that exciting?
No! I mean...
Oh.
I don't think anybody has taken this class. This is going to be
Oh, Eric.
Errol has.
Errol.
I have taken it, yes.
Of all
Errol,
the
you can help
people
us
here
out
who have
here.
taken sewing, Reese and Errol. I'm sure I can count on the two of you to, show your fellow classmates the ropes, as it were. Anyways, she opens up the door with her wand, and you just see this giant sail come in. My pair, Celine, Victoris, duck your head. I don't want to hit you in the head. It bonks Pear in the back of the head, and she's like, "Ducks, where?" As the sail unfurls inside the classroom, and you see as Professor Everbloom conjures a bunch of needles and threads. Now we're not going to be going anywhere until we get this done, so let's chop to it, guys.
Talk to it.
Everyone, give me a. This will be wisdom, so go ahead and give me a flat wisdom.
Oh no.
John, I have a question. I don't
Yes.
think this was pre this server, so I don't have it. But remember I sewed my original cloak with the spider silk? Did I get anything for that other than the cloak as far as experience goes?
You had a little bit of knowledge beforehand of sewing, and so you wouldn't have gotten the ability from the sewing class.
Okay.
But you do know your way around a needle and thread.
Can I get inspiration for watching Beach's camera and just having a camera full of boobs the entire time? They were very inspiring.
No.
Distraction.
Errol, you get. Remember, you have proficiency.
Oh, in boob viewing?
Wait, you said a
Eric
flat
does
wisdom roll
have
though. What do I do?
Proficiency in boobs.
You'll add +3
That's a pet
to it.
Yeah, so I got 11.
Poke it. Poke the tail.
And then
Damn it,
Reese
the
will.
cat knew!
Didn't like that suggestion.
Cat knew!
Reese gets a 17. So you guys begin sewing. You learn how to do some stitches here and there.
Oh, I'm sewing with my claws. I just like unsheath them and just like start like.
Yeah, you would seem like a person that would be perfect.
She's got built-in needles.
Yeah, you got
Built-in
built-in
seam
needles.
rippers.
So if
Come on
somebody
now.
like rips their clothing or whatever and stuff, you could just like literally just sew up someone's clothes and stuff.
Does anyone sew anything into the sail?
A penis.
A flower.
I
Okay.
like
I'm
to
kidding, by the way.
sew, like embroider, like a little shape of a snake.
Yeah, I think
Cross.
by the actually, you know what, Celine, let's team up here. We're gonna have a snake wrapping around a flower.
I will send. No,
Can we have a bird like kind of flying above it, like a raven?
Just say no.
I'll show you what we're doing.
I'm gonna
Oh,
look at
okay.
Nicola as I sew a pentagram into the sail.
I'm sewing a cross on it.
I'm gonna lace
Um,
it with a curse.
Oh,
you
you
guys
need
see
to-
as Reese, who has taken this class since it was first available, as he quickly goes through and puts a Jolly Roger on it.
Ooh.
Mates, now that's perfect.
Why'd you just go
He's southern now.
So
Sorry, I had a
southern
cock
there.
in my throat. It's
That's where
it's perfect now, eh? Oh, now I'm Canadian.
I love how
I just ate that cheeseburger and I can't do Reese's accent anymore. Good day, mates. Yar, way here. Yeah, nope. You see his Everbloom is like, no, Reese, no. And
Need a
she just
burger
kind of
to
waves her
turn
wand
American.
as it's like, as it unfurls and like refurls itself correctly. You guys successfully reknit the sail. And it's looking patched up, looking kind of good. She's like, oh, well, thank you, everybody. You can use this knowledge for the future if you guys want to patch up your cloaks that you're wearing or make something new.
No,
I'm
thank
gonna
you.
go-
I'll have Errol and Celine do it for me.
Okay.
I probably shouldn't go anywhere near
I'll do
with
it
it.
with Errol for you.
Near a needle. Not a
Um,
5.
She kind of lifts the sail up on her shoulder and just walks it out.
You-
All right. Everyone will get the elective bonus from sewing. Errol, I will consider your level 3. Alternatively, you will be getting an extra bonus from.
Yeah.
So you won't get nothing out of it, if that makes sense.
Yeah. I was like, well, all right.
Pull up my DM's notes.
So what if we all chose... Listen. What if we all chose the same elective? Could we, in theory, max out an elective together?
Let's max out sewing.
All right, let's choose sewing.
No.
The train's been started.
DM?
Ignoring you.
Every class must be different.
Yeah, every class today is gonna.
Eric!
I trust me. It's just the way it's gonna
you.
work.
All right, I'm gonna roll a d6 again. On a 6, we will re-roll. 1 is Vetra, 2 Celine, 3 Dinah, 4 Nicola,
Roll a
5
D10.
Errol.
Roll a D10.
Go 5.
That's fine.
1,
Roll
2,
a
3,
d10.
4, 5, 6, and
Okay,
kind of-
1,
kind of
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
9, 10.
it's an 8.
3, Celine.
So many threes.
I almost said fishing just for shits and gigs.
It would be something to do on the boat.
Who's with us?
Griffith, Everbloom, and Delva. But the teachers can teach other classes, but
We've got Ollivander with us too, don't we? You mentioned that.
we do not.
Oh, I thought you mentioned him.
You guys have taken his, or there's a wand set up there, but only 3 teachers were with you on.
I see. I will go with. You know what?
You can
I'll
pick
go-
any of them, but
I'll go with Chronomancy then. I think I'm the only one that's taken it, but
yes. You look at the itinerary, and next up is Chronomancy. You see as Professor Delva kind of wanders in, and he looks on the desk. Chronomancy. God damn it, Ollivander. He kind of like flips the book upside down. All right. Who can tell me what they know about time magic?
If we do it enough, we create a black hole.
Correct. Raise your hand next time, though, Vetra, please.
Whatever.
it's very dangerous.
Correct. Raise your hand next time, please.
I did. You just can't remember.
Time magic.
Errol.
Who is my character? I'm sorry.
A very
portraits
older
are-
Errol.
Yeah, the portraits are all adult versions of your guys' characters.
Oh. I'm gonna look hot in the future. Just wanna let you all know.
Oh wow.
Fun fact: those are the ones. Those are the portraits I used to make those magic cards.
Oh.
Ah.
We're just raising their hand now for the reason of just like seeing the portrait. Honestly, I was gonna make a joke and just say I know nothing about this,
You know
Correct.
nothing.
but I also
Yeah,
rose my hand.
Time magic is
Rose your
very
hand.
volatile, and we don't know much about it. Also,
Oh.
10 points to Gryffindor for raising your hand.
Yeah.
True.
I raised my hand.
Vetra, did you
Rose
raise
my
your
hand.
hand? Or did you do it just to see the portrait?
I did just to see my portrait.
Okay. Ava!
Si, senor.
Your hand is still raised.
Yeah, you rose your hand about time magic. What do you know about it? Correct!
It's not good to. I don't know.
So, time magic, funnily enough, is very volatile. If you mess around with it, you end up causing a lot of problems for a lot of people. Mostly people who deal with this kind of stuff, like the Aurors that are up walking around on the top of the ship. Has anyone ever encountered someone who uses time?
I mean,
Didn't Cherry's mom do it? But do we know that?
Why isn't it working? I guess. Hi.
that,
Yes, Celine.
I've well, Ollivander has showed me some time magic, and I've seen it being used.
Yes. Ollivander has been studying time magic for quite some time. But he uses it to give himself more time, as it were, to dealing with creating wands and whatnot. Does anyone else have an encounter with someone who dealing with time shenanigans?
I mean, aren't we all? We're all living in time. We're all aging.
Next time, raise your hand, Ava.
That was deep. 10 points to Ravenclaw.
Giving away
again,
points, no.
No, that's not how. All right, he kind of stands up on his desk and he pulls out some like worksheets. We are going to pass this around, and I want everyone to think. I want, in your own words, write what time magic means to you. And he passes around a piece of paper. It's crudely written on there, very hastily, what time magic means to me, and then it's just underlined. And everyone give me an intelligence check.
Oh, not me trying to roll an initiative thinking it's intelligence. Wow.
Do I roll with proficiency?
Yes.
ain't the smartest
Or
tool.
just add 3?
What do you have proficiency from? Just out of curiosity.
She has level 2 chronomancy.
Ah, okay.
Private lessons. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
Ah. Okay. You guys write in your own words what chronomancy means to you. Some of you are kind of unsure what you're supposed to write on this, Nicola.
I doodle.
Yeah, you draw a picture of a big clock. Ava, you write out basically an entire thesis on the dangers of chronomancy and time magic. Same with you, Diana. You write about time and how it withers flowers, and how you can properly use time magic to make sure that flowers do not wilt. Errol, you draw a big picture of like a planet, and you kind of do like a spinny thing around it, and you write time in big words, and you spell your name right.
Am I drawing this in crayons?
Yes.
You're not even holding it right. You're like
I'm
fisting
using
it.
my left hand.
You're using left hand and you're fisting it and go.
You see me just.
It is a very cool picture, though. Vetra,
Picasso, I like it.
you write something like time magic is cool because it speeds up when I have to go out for walk. I mean, no, it's you write in your own words basically what.
I get to determine when everybody's time ends.
Yes, you talk about death and the inevitability of death. Nicola draws a big picture of a clock. And Celine, you write a not too detailed, but a decent essay on what time magic means to you. It's very normal looking.
Yeah, not at all sus.
Yep. He goes around, gathers the papers, and kind of flips through it. Nice picture, Errol.
Thank you.
You could have put a little bit more color in yours, Nicola.
The world is in black and white.
No.
He's a dog too.
He kind of sets the papers down. All right, some more practical lessons then. He sets up on the table, and he, with his foot, he grabs a, he stomps the table and grabs an orange as it flies up. Think fast, Chuckle Nuts, as he whips it at Errol.
I try to grab.
Give me a dexterity saving throw.
Oh.
You get fucking domed in the face with it.
My crayon goes flying across the room.
So one thing about time is you kind of want to try to move faster through it. If that makes sense. You want to be one step ahead of your opponent. And the way to do that is to practice dodging. So for the next few days, what I want you guys to go do is I want you to go up on the deck with a pile of breadcrumbs. And I want you to dodge the seagulls. And I want you to dodge the seagulls until you can get fast enough and adept enough to where the seagulls won't dive bomb you and shit in your hair. Any questions?
We're playing dodgeball. Gotcha.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Dodge goal.
Professor Delva kind of steps down off of the desk. And with that, I bid you all adieu. And don't forget your homework.
I will.
As he closes the door, you guys get the benefits of level 1 chronomancy. Celine, you get a extra undisclosed benefit at this time. All right. Vetra 1, Diana 2, Nicola 3, Errol 4. We'll roll a d4. Errol.
Cooking.
Cooking.
I'm
Professor
hungry.
Everbloom comes back in. All right, guys, we got the sail all set up. Now, we're gonna go over. She grabs the itinerary off the desk. Someone just put electives all for today. No one actually picked a core class. Well, so far. The rest of it's blank. Okay. We're gonna do some cooking. Who's excited?
Yeah. I bring out my utensils.
She grabs a bag of fish and puts it on the desk. So today we're gonna learn how to fry fish. Is everyone excited?
Can I do salmon tartare?
Grabbing fish out of there and starts flopping it on everyone's desk. It smells a little fishy in here now.
What kind of fish is it?
It's a mix of cod. There's some catfish. There's some
Salmon?
other thing. Salmon, yeah. Tuna.
Making sushi.
All right. Let me Accio pots and pans. You guys hear as a bunch of pans from the kitchen come all flooding in through the door. And up here in front of you. So, who can tell me a little bit about cooking? Errol!
So my mom really liked to cook, and she always made me good food, and whenever I felt down, it always made me feel better. So I always feel like whenever you eat a nice hearty meal, it generally makes you feel better.
Yeah, I agree. All right. So, I want everyone to attempt to cook this fish. Does everyone know what kind of dish they want to make? Errol, what kind of dish do you want to make out of the fish?
I'm probably gonna make some sushi, some salmon sushi. Do we have any like avocado and some? I know that we're in the sea, so I'm assuming we have some.
Oh yeah, Accio fruit and vegetable basket. She gets the vegetable basket. Here you go.
Is
Alright.
sushi really cooking?
Ava, what kind of fish do you want to make?
Odd.
What dish do you want to make out of it? I'm sure we've had fish like 10 times now. I'm sure you enjoy it a lot.
Can I just dip the cod in batter and throw it off the ship?
No. Well, we'll circle back to what kind of dish you want to make. Nicola,
Yes.
what kind of dish would you like to make?
I mean, there's a classic dish from near where I am. Probably call it like the closest in English would be like scallop shells or baked scallops and shells. It's a classic.
Okay. Celine?
I'm a whole branzino type of girl.
Okay. Vetra?
Sashimi. Because I don't gotta cook it.
And then Dianea.
I think I'm gonna do like an herb crusted
Saw that look,
trout. Herb crusted lavender trout.
Wonderful. All right. Everyone give me an intelligence roll. Errol, since you have them, give me a cook's utensils roll.
Yeah. I really hope I do well because it's just sushi.
Dianea's lavender trout is absolutely killing it. I'm just saying.
We are all doing. Pretty
Wow,
well.
we are all our sashimi is just hitting it.
I will do these.
That one.
Yeah, I got a 1.
Jesus.
I'm just not here to enjoy this.
So Vetra gets worms from her sashimi, I guess.
She leaves all her bone in it. She just
Parasites.
Everyone
I
makes
just
a delicious.
pick up the fish and just start eating it. Like I don't even cut it up. I just crunch on its head.
Everyone makes a delicious dish. Halfway through, you guys see as Vetra picks up the whole fish and just takes a bite out of it.
I mean,
Vetra, as it hits your stomach, ugh, what is that feeling? Vetra, give me a Constitution saving throw.
ooh.
You sit there and you vomit up bird shit.
You know, the fact of the matter, I have +4 and +3, and I still fucking.
You vomit up a big pile of bird shit.
Oh no.
As Professor Everbloom looks down at the bag. Oh no. This was the do not use. Oh shit. Don't eat lunch today, guys, as she runs out of the room.
I'm personally gonna eat my whole branzino.
Give me a
And maybe
Constitution saving throw.
on my whole. But wait, what? Okay.
You don't see. There's nothing wrong with it.
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's totally not bird shit in your stomach right now.
It's a beautiful branzino.
Professor Everbloom comes back in about 15 minutes later. Okay, I hope you guys just like bread for dinner. And she kind of like does this, and gathers everyone's pots and pans and food. I'm gonna go wash this and dump the food in the ocean. Do not eat it. If you have already, I'm so sorry. As she runs out. You guys get all the benefits of level 1 cooking. Alright, so we have 3 left. 1, 2, Vetra. 3, 4, Diana. 5, 6, Nicola. Nicola.
Oh, I think I'm gonna pick potions, guys. Oh wow, that's shocking, Nicola.
You're
Maybe he'll,
muted, by the way.
maybe he'll choose religion just to piss you off even more.
No, I was thinking of making us all alcoholics.
Not again.
Too late, cousin.
We can get any core class.
Too
Just
late.
take one for the team and do your potion thing.
No, I don't think anyone here has.
I have the list of what everyone. Mind you, this will be the last time you guys get elective bonuses before year 5.
So yeah, so if we get the level 1,
What about if we spend points? Question mark. Okay.
you're gonna get other stuff.
If it's one of the 3 electives from one of the 3 teachers on the boat.
Okay.
There will be a chance to spend your points on learning electives. There will be one other opportunity where you could do all of them.
Are we only getting level 1 stuff, or can we get more than we have?
I am going to balance it by it being only level 1 stuff. Anybody who has the ability already will get an added bonus.
I mean, since we have the professor, then let's do Muggle weaponry.
Muggle weaponry. Professor Delva comes back in. God damn, fucking Professor Griffith taking a nap.
I mean, he doesn't. I don't want to get everyone to make their own alcohol. It's my job.
I
All
can
right.
already make alcohol, Nicola.
Yeah, you and me.
He kind of reaches under and he grabs a sword. Okay, so last year I gave you all those weapons. Does everyone still have them?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Perfect, perfect. Now we're going to train and properly learn how to use them. Errol, I know you already know how to use them. So Ava, what's your weapon of choice?
I had, what was it, the 2 small daggers?
All right. He conjures a dummy in front of you that looks like a dorky Gryffindor kid.
Motherfucker.
You go stab the dorky Gryffindor kid. And you manage to poke him. It's just a mannequin. Sorry, V's texting me that she's tired.
I
And
had a long day.
we're almost done. It's fine. I understand you find the school part boring, but other people enjoy this bit.
That's not even it, and you know it.
You poke the dummy, and Professor Delva says, "All right, Ava, with those kind of weapons, you gotta put your back into it. You gotta give it a little bit more finesse. Give him the old 1-2. Give me one more attack roll at advantage."
I guess I'll just roll it twice then. Oh my god. Oh my god!
You kind of give it a little bit of finesse. You'll get it eventually, I'm sure. Celine, what was your weapon of choice?
My weapon of choice was a short bow. However, I'd prefer using this instead. And I pull out my vile dagger.
All right. Well, both are good. In that case, he conjures a dummy of a dorky-looking Hufflepuff first year in front of you. Go ahead and give the dummy in front of you an old stab. You do the same thing as Celine. All right. I want you to put a little bit more finesse in it with that dagger. Act like this man in front of you is trying to steal your money. You're on the streets of London, which is happening. Yeah. As you brutally slash at the Hufflepuff first year and the mannequin falls over. Perfect. No one's mugging you. Nicola,
Oh,
your weapon of choice.
it's my staff sling. It's a quarter staff and a sling.
Ah, perfect. He conjures a dorky-looking Ravenclaw in front of you. Now, do you want to hit him with the staff, or do you want to throw a rock at him with the sling?
Throw a rock at him.
All right. Why don't you stand over by Pear there and whip one at him?
Yeah.
Pear, duck. Where? Ooh, gets hit in the stomach. Oh.
Right there.
It's okay. She kind of puts her head down. All right, Nicola, try that again, but try not to kill Pear this time. You whip the rock at the Ravenclaw first year, and it hits him right between the eyes and fucking domes him, and he falls over. Perfect. Good job. All right, Dianea.
This is my whip.
Perfect. He conjures
Errol loves a girl in a whip.
a dorky-looking Slytherin in front of you. All right, Dynea, go ahead and give it an old schmack.
Whoops.
You, and you see as the part of the mannequin's like head starts to like kink to the side a little bit. Perfect. Wonderful job. You'll kill a man with that quite easily. Vetra.
I got a morning star.
Okay. He summons a specter of a mannequin that looks like a dorky Gryffindor first year.
Okay, I whack it.
You completely miss and hit your desk.
Oh,
Vetra, do you need glasses, honey?
yeah, it's a little heavy.
Oh. Well, the way to do it is you pick it up and you swing with both arms and you put your back into it. So give me another swing. Give me a swing at advantage there, Vetra.
Okay. One. Two. It's on completely separate ends of the spectrum.
You swing your morning star and you completely cave this kid's head off as it falls into the thing over here. Perfect. If that was a real Weasley kid, he'd be dead. Errol.
Yeah?
Now, what I want you to do is I want you to show me everything you've learned. He he manifests a vestige of a enemy in front of you. Now, show me what you got.
Do I have the skill, or is that something that, like, not yet? In that sense.
What skill?
The one thing that we kind of talked about, like, is it, like, not implemented at all? Or, like, if I say I want to use a skill, can you... Or do you want me to just use my weapon?
So you can... Message me, because I'm not on the same wavelength here. I don't know if I know what you're talking about.
Quick.
Yes.
Okay. So, do you already know what it's going to do? You just have to tweak it? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just you can give me an attack roll and I can explain it.
Okay. D20?
Yep.
Okay. Do I add?
Whatever your weapon roll is. You should be already proficient in them, so it should add. You stand back with your great club and you donk her right in the fucking head. As you see as the mannequin of Jesse Ridge goes collapsing forward. Perfect. Now, while you guys are on the ship here, I want you all to practice using these weapons. Because on a ship, you don't want to blow holes in said ship, and you never know when you might need to go in disguise, as it were, to blend in with the Mongols, as Professor Goodsmell would say.
Mongols.
I hear that Professor Goodsmell will be joining us eventually. I hear he's in a mythical place called Mexico at the moment.
I know that. Sorry.
And that's the only reason Chris isn't in this session is because he's down in Mexico right now. So, because Good Smell was supposed to be. So you delete all these. You guys will all get the benefits of level 1 Mongol weaponry. Alright, we have Vetera and Dionea left. 1, 2, Vetra, 3, 4, Dionea. Vetra.
Oh,
I'm so sorry, Dionea.
Diana, what are you gonna pick so I don't pick it?
Spell crafting.
Oh, okay. That doesn't help me.
Everybody wants to know new spells.
Divination.
The level 1 divination, if nobody's taken it, is not super helpful. Well, actually, it's kind of helpful. You can target an allied creature or yourself basically every long rest for 1d4 plus 2 temporary hit points.
Level 1 sailing. We're on a boat.
But we're soon gonna be off a boat.
I'm gonna do ghost studies.
You should. Can I? Because. I don't know. That one's not super helpful either.
Oh, either that I was gonna.
You can.
My 4
You
was.
can trap a ghost in a cube.
Oh.
Alright. As Professor Griffith comes in.
Wait, can I change it?
He takes a look at the thing in front of him, and it says 5, 4, 3.
Oh,
Two.
metallurgy.
Metallurgy.
It doesn't
Who
do
teaches
much.
metallurgy?
I don't know.
The-
My 4 was ghost studies, familiar summoning, metallurgy, and occlumency. So those were my options.
Yeah. Fucking
Showsmith.
Showsmith. Yep. Rest in peace. He's like, study of metal. All right. He kind of like goes underneath and metallurgy for dummies. All right. So who here has taken this class before?
I have.
Cool. You're gonna help me with this, bud. He kind of flips through the pages. So, what is metallurgy? And no, Nicola, you can't respond. You already know this. Vetra.
Collecting rocks.
Close.
It's the
Celine.
study of metals and magic.
Oh.
The studies of metal and magic. Specifically mixing metals, though.
Correct, Celine. Diana. You're embarrassing us Ravenclaws by blurting out of turn.
Listen, everybody else has picked a class. I'm so bored.
What do you mean, pick a class? You're Headmaster Fubayan. Headmistress Fubayan picked these classes.
Yeah. Headmaster's fee. Got it. My bad. It's the seasickness.
Okay. Yes, the study of
Again.
metals. So he kind of looks around. We're on a wooden ship. So I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go grab a cannon. I'll be right back.
The full-on cannon, not just a cannonball.
Bubba, don't you dare.
Wait, I thought he said a can, like aluminum can.
No, a cannon.
Oh.
You guys hear some rustling downstairs and hear some yelling coming up from the deck above you. It takes about 10 minutes as he comes back in. All right, he's echoing or like levitating a cannon behind him as he's pulling it in. I got a big ass cannon here.
Does he actually swear?
Yes.
Go away. Go away.
And
The pirate life is getting to him.
Go away.
so this here Very phallic-looking cannon. And then some balls.
Why is the word
Hmm.
phallic becoming popular?
I don't know.
They thought it was just a mirror.
All right. So who can tell me what this thing is made out of?
You give me 10 minutes, I can tell you.
Yes, Vetra.
It's canon. But cha to the story. Ha ha.
What
Ha
are
ha.
cannons made of? Okay.
Can I throw an eraser on her?
Yes. All right. Does anyone want to give me a wild guess on what kind of metal is used to
Stick
make
my tongue
this?
out at you. Loser.
Yes, Celine.
Probably iron or bronze.
He kind of ding ding. Yes, it's mostly made of iron. You have some bronze facets on the bottom there, and of course the wheels are made of wood. These cannonballs here are also made out of iron. While I was out there, I grabbed some cool rocks. He puts the rocks on the on Victorious's desk. Now, I need everyone to go ahead and give me a wisdom check. My bad, intelligence.
I'm really grateful you switched a few things to intelligence, just as a heads up. I
I'm
appreciate
not
you.
so grateful.
I'm
Who the fuck just did that?
Where'd that sound come from?
Where did it?
So,
Because Errol rolled a 1.
so I changed it so you can mess with your dice. So anytime that I roll a 1, it plays that really like.
That's
Yeah.
Wow.
hilarious.
I tried to prank V with the prices wrongs, but it never worked.
Oh. It would have
It's-
played earlier.
No, yeah, because I sent the file to John and everything, but like I think it was before we upgraded.
Oh.
Yeah. I'll have to figure out how to implement that for everyone. That's hilarious. Nicola, you have no idea what the fuck some of these rocks are. They're cool though. Errol, you bite one of the rocks and you chip a tooth.
Well, would I have a bonus since I have the level 1?
Yes.
Because I can just use the ability.
Yes. So you eventually figure it out.
Ooh.
That was a fun sound. So mysterious.
Ava, you are able to ascertain what half of these rocks are.
Cool.
Um,
Out of 20?
the ones, yes, some of them are just normal rocks. Some of them are actual, like, good gemstones. You recognize one of them as being a ruby, and the other one being a lapis lazuli. Celine, those are some cool rocks. Dianea, those are some cool rocks. You wish they were plants. Vetra, those rocks look tasty.
Gulp.
You eat a rock.
Shit rocks, man.
It mixes well with the bird poop.
Can I keep a blue? Can I keep a blue rock?
You can keep a rock.
Is there a sapphire in the mix?
Looking through it, the only two like precious gems or stones, metals in there, was the ruby and the lapis lazuli.
Can I just take both of those?
Griffith is like, are those something, Ava?
Yes.
Oh. Well, that's cool. Do you want to tell the rest of the class what they are?
Yeah, they're a ruby and lapis lazuli.
Oh. Well, that's cool. Since you identified them, I suppose you keep them. Meanwhile, Nicola, as you're sitting there studying the rocks, you get things like tin, copper ore, several of like raw materials from the stones themselves. Regardless, I don't know much about the subject, but you're welcome to read up on it a little bit more on your free time. I think you guys have one more class for the day, so I'm gonna go to the bathroom. And, I will be back. Dianea, what class would you like?
I think
Did you
Cherry should be
guys-
able to choose a class too, by the way.
Would you guys prefer spellcrafting or?
Okay.
So what happens if I pick like either divination or druidcraft and I'm already maxed out?
You will get an extra bonus. Same with Ava because she's maxed in Druidcraft. If you were to pick spellcrafting, I would, because that's one that just kind of like repeats itself. I would let everyone create a level 1 spell.
Anybody want a level 1 spell or do you want something different?
Doesn't matter.
Your choice.
I think we're getting
Wait, we
actually
get to
some good.
create a level 1 spell?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Oh, create.
Yes.
Oh,
Oh, not just. Yeah.
can I? If somebody else has a created spell, can I use that?
Sure.
Create your own spell.
Or you can create your own spell, as long as it's level 1. I don't want to make it too busted, but
I'm crying in my creative writing degree because I can't think of a one spell.
you can also convert a D&D spell in.
Oh, fuck it. We'll just do a. I don't know.
Roll a dice.
Okay.
Do foreign language.
Hmm.
Weirdo.
Honestly, if there's anything that you kind of like I wanted to do.
Familiar summoning.
I already have a lot of that too.
Muggle control.
I am not interested in that one. That sounds really mean.
Mr. Delva here. Everybody. Jeez.
Okay,
Fish.
I have decided that we will be learning druidcraft. I think everybody should get some druidcraft in their system.
Naughty really wants Muggle control.
Professor Everbloom comes back in. Oh, it seems that Griffith left his phallic cannon sitting here. Whatever. She goes over to the desk. Druidcraft, my personal expertise. So Dianea, do you want to come up to the front of the class and help me teach? Same with you, Ava.
Yes, please.
My girly girls, come here.
I don't know if I want to come up now that she said that.
She's like, Yas Queen, am I right? Am I hip with it?
Lay.
Slay, yeah, slay, right?
Go slay.
No, slay.
So, what druidcraft? Lignum. Okay.
Lignum flagellum.
So, the study of druidcraft is being able to manipulate nature around you and bend it to your will. Now, the first thing that I teach in this class is lignum flagellum. And that's the art of Professor Everbloom comes down here, grabs her wand, and whips it forward, and it lashes out in a big vine, and she uses it to smack the wall. It's very useful. Why doesn't everybody try it? Let me give everyone lignum phlegm.
Or in Mads' term, excuse you.
Ligma.
Lick my balls.
Hey! Pew 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 pew.
Pew, 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 pew.
Oh. Everyone should have Ligma now. Everyone give me a spell attack roll with Lignum Phleglum.
I target Nicola.
Hey!
Target you.
Ava and Dionea show absolute finesse with theirs. Everyone else does a really good job. What? What?
I rolled a 19, sir.
Why did you roll 3?
I didn't.
Interesting. Everyone did excellent. As they cast it, you just see the room turn into a mess of vines and whipping. Perfect. And the more you practice this craft, such as like Orcadius, she creates a flower. You can put more magic into it, as you see as the flower burns up and explodes in a small fireball. Something like that. You're all so adept at learning spells that I guess I don't have much to teach on this class at this time with everyone. She kind of looks around. Why don't you guys take the rest of the day off? Cherry kind of sits forward. Can we learn fishing? And Professor Everbloom is like,
No!
Sure. Everyone, she reaches under the desk and grabs 7 fishing rods. How about you go on the deck and start fishing?
Hey, what about Reese? What does Reese want to do?
As you all look over, you realize that Reese is not at his desk anymore.
Rude.
Can we teach us sailing?
I'm sure Reese could teach you sailing for sure. You guys all head to the deck, and begin fishing off the side. You all kind of look up at the crow's nest, and you just kind of see Reese is standing there, holding onto the rope with one arm, and he has an eyeglass in his right, and he's looking out into the distance. You see as he kind of closes the eyeglass and rappels down the side of the ropes. Let me actually top of the ship.
Well, I got a black screen. Am I supposed to have a black screen?
Nope. Does everyone have black screen?
I do not. I am on the boat.
I have black screen.
Oh. That's because, yeah.
Oh, you guys gotta scroll down.
Yep.
That's
Um,
cool. Oh,
You guys see as Reese is standing on the
okay.
or as he rappels down the crow's nest. Um,
Okay, there we go.
Sorry, lads and lasses, I couldn't fucking sit in that room any longer. I needed to feel the sea breeze among my hair.
See anything interesting?
Nope, not in the slightest. As he goes back upstairs.
I don't believe him. Never mind. I believe him.
You see as he goes back below deck, as he kind of gives you a wave like this. And that's where we're going to end tonight's session. I know it wasn't a very exciting one, but this way you guys got your elective fill, even though it is just some level 1 stuff.
I liked it.
And we can
I thought it was fun.
we can
A little more lighthearted.
yes, because the lightheartedness stops next week.
Next week we throw Vladimir and Austin off the boat.
Hey, Cherry.
I think Vetra's thinking Nicholas.
What?
Throwing Nicholas off. Vetra's thinking about throwing Nicholas off the boat.
I would do that.
maybe we'll have more throwing cupcakes.
I'm gonna like prank Nicola during he'll be sleeping, and I'm gonna tie his feet together with ropes. I'm just gonna dip him down into the ocean and just start like.
And when you sleep,
You could tie him
you're not gonna wake
like,
up.
to bedposts and then put like a cupcake like just shoved up his nose, and then he can't.
They just dangle it
If
from
you
the
look
ceiling,
hard
so
enough
when
at
he
this-
like sits up, he just gets cupcaked on the fucking forehead.
If you look hard enough at this GIF, you can see my mouse for a split second.
Oh, there it is. I saw it. I just
Yeah.
scroll out a little bit. Okay.
I go
Well,
to bed now.
yeah, I'm gonna get off too.
Good night.
Bye.